What's good, everybody? And welcome back to the Winning Bucket. I'm Onin, that's Aaron, that's Mongab. And in a few hours from now, not really a few hours, but in a couple of days from now, we will see each other again because Mongab will go home. 'Cause if you don't know, sa mga Filipinos out there na nagareklamo na bakit kami naga-English yung mga TikTok and YouTube, Mongab is from the US. So we're also trying to attract people from the US to watch our videos, even though mostly are Filipinos. But we will try to do our best. But we're trying to attract because Mongab is from the US and Mongab's coming home, so we will do real life content coming up soon. When's your flight?
Tomorrow at 1 a.m. But we're going to the airport today at 3 p.m. Arrive to New York at 5 p.m. and just wait for there. Just go from there
Yeah.
to Manila to Davao.
Tell the audience, where are you in the US?
I'm in North Haven, Connecticut. I am not from America. I am from Davao City, but I've lived here in Connecticut for almost 6 years now. That's one thing to clarify.
Yeah. That's why you're also attracting audiences from Mongab's place there.
Right.
So, it is what it is. But we will try to say Filipino words in our videos next time. So, stay tuned for that one. And don't be mad anymore, mga comment section. Don't be mad. So,
Yawa mo.
Kana nanay ni Sokolo.
sukol na sa Euron. Suko na sa Euron. So,
Yeah.
we will say more Filipino words, especially Filipino or Tagalog words, because mostly are.
Or Bisaya if we're really, really mad.
Yeah, if Bisaya are really mad. So we will be meeting each other in the next couple of days, and we'll try to make good content and real life content in the next coming days as well. Alright, we are in day number 4 or 5 as of recording for the free agency, not the trade deadline, for the free agency. So far, what are your thoughts and reactions on the free agency?
I want to talk about the Chris Paul signing to the fucking Golden State Warriors, and my idea for that is, what the fuck are we supposed to do with 4 guards? Right before we had this recording, me and Onin were like, I asked Onin how many guards are there in the Warriors. He said 4, and I'm like, what the fuck? We have 4 guards already in the Golden State Warriors. We have Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Corey Joseph, and the draft pick we just got from this year. And I'm like, so who's gonna play center? And I said Curry. Who's gonna be center? You're gonna see a 6'3" center this season, so be prepared. So this signing of Chris Paul makes a little bit of sense, but again, this is not 2K where you can just mix and match players and Chris Paul just do his thing, because he's 38 and this ain't it, bro. This ain't it. We need a big. The tallest player we have in our team right now is Jonathan Kuminga, who's 6'8", and we cannot do that. We need a actual center. Kevon only 6'9", and that's just 1 inch. What the fuck are we doing, Mike Dunleavy Jr. of the new GM of the Golden State Warriors? Your moves are not it, bro. You are now making amazing moves.
Kuminga 7'2". But anyway.
That's not real.
I know, I'm not gonna fall for that like Kendrick Perkins did. Free agency. I think Houston is signing too much players. Signing Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet. I'm not saying those are bad deals, but in my opinion, those are just too much. They're just signing too much players. They also have Jock Landale, like.
They signed They signed construction workers to make brick.
This is too much. Like they already have a young core. Don't do anything. Like they're signing starters in Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks, who are getting paid a lot of money in their contract.
Annually, Fred VanVleet's contract, like I think 43 million annually, is more than the percentage he had throughout his career, as he never shot more than 43% in his whole career. So, not really whole, but so far in his career per season.
Yeah, they were supposed to be the winners of the offseason. But I think they're just signing too much.
We thought James Harden was supposed to be a Rocket by now. We didn't.
That was supposed to happen. We said that it would not make sense for James Harden to come back. And now they're just signing Fred VanVleet. They're signing Dylan Brooks. They got Jock Landale and a $32 million deal.
I think they're trying to do what you call that high risk, high reward thing. You really need to risk it and see how they can grow as a team.
Maybe they're actually gonna make the playoffs.
No.
As of now, I'm not agreeing with their moves.
For me, I could see like their ceiling. I could see them play in. That's it. That's their ceiling. Play in.
No. Jalen Green lost his partner. If you know, you know.
Oh,
If you know,
that
you
yeah,
know.
Jalen
yeah.
Green video. Yeah,
Yeah,
If you know,
that
you
Jalen
know.
Green video. Yeah, I know that.
I was supposed to create like a day two recap of the, if you watch the TikToks or the shorts, I was supposed to make a day two, and I was supposed to make that Jalen Green, Josh Christopher type, but like wala na dayon kay okay time mag-edit. So it's sad for Jalen Green because his partner is gone.
Mm, no more dancing.
No more dancing. I think they were in high school that time. So
Yeah. Okay, if I'm done with Houston, I can't talk about that anymore. How about the Lakers?
Rob is making something.
What can you say, Ron? You're the Lakers fan here.
We've been signed, re-signed Austin, re-signed D'Lo, they also signed Torian Prince. Yeah, that's it. But they did let go of Malik Beasley was a good because he did not serve any purpose to the Lakers at all. Lonnie Walker also walked away, which is sad because he was very crucial against my Warriors. So it is what it is.
Cam Reddish. They also have Cam Reddish.
Yeah, we had Cam Reddish, but he doesn't even do anything in New York. So I couldn't say he is a solid signing. So not unless he does something, because I think they're supposed to make Cam Reddish what Rui Hachimura is for the Lakers right now. So if Rui will sit down, they expect Cam Reddish to do the same thing as what Rui does, defend and score at will. So yeah, I cannot say anything for Cam Reddish if it's a good signing or whatever. But yeah, Rob
Jackson
Pelinka
Hayes.
did something.
How about Jackson Hayes? No?
Oh yeah, Jackson Hayes, the former Laker, because he was drafted by the Lakers, got traded to the Pelicans, and now he's our Laker again. That was a trade for Zion Williamson. Solid athletic big to help Anthony Davis when he needs to sit down. But he's been in the G League for a few minutes now, so it's hard to say if he will actually serve something to the Lakers. Only time will tell.
He will. He will. Because like he's a good center in Pelicans. Because yeah, he's athletic. He's good. Like he could do all that big man stuff. When he's playing, he's also energetic. That's what you need.
Oh shit! I forgot Mo Bamba exists.
No,
Damn.
he's not even back yet, at least. But maybe he will. Maybe
Yeah, people really hyped him up in the playoffs. Like, oh, Mo Bamba will be back. Like, shut the fuck up.
One of my not favorite signings is that Cam Reddish to the Lakers because he is one of my favorite young players. Like I was sad. I was very sad because we all know that Dame will request a trade. Because like we all know that could happen. That would happen anytime this season. So like I wanted him to resign to Portland because imagine Cam Reddish, Scoot Henderson, Shadon Sharp. That's a fire trio or fire young squad to run in Portland. So I was sad to see that. And he doesn't fit with LeBron's like play style.
I think they're trying to project Cam Reddish as like what Rui is doing.
Yeah, or somebody does they make him a defender or something? I don't like it. I don't like him to be like that.
something interesting about the Lakers signings. So they now have the 8th, 9th, and 10th pick of the 2019 NBA draft.
And they're not that good.
What they're trying to do now is they're trying to sign one more big, so which is not really a rush. They got a lot of options, so it's not really a rush. So they can just wait.
What they need is a guy who could take the pressure off LeBron. I mean, we said that for Westbrook and it failed. We said that for D'Lo and it failed. I mean, Austin Reeves is doing it, but he's still a year 3 guy. Yeah, he's still a year 3 guy, even though he's 24, 25. The Lakers need a guy who can play the regular season and let LeBron just play 20 minutes so he can be the first team All NBA because that's part of the requirements to be in the NBA All NBA. Just play at least 20 minutes, play 65 games, and boom, first team All NBA.
Davis better not get hurt. Damn, the Nuggets just lost Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, which are two of their rotation players in the playoffs.
For the Nuggets, even if they lose people, they can develop young talent. So no problem, bro. Christian Braun is like already showing out there. So no problem. But it's still painful that they lost Bruce Brown. And I want to talk about the Pacers later. Because like the Pacers are good.
45 million.
Pacers are deep. Okay lang sa 45 million. I know it's a bit too much for a 12 points per game scorer, but you know the impact of Bruce Brown is valuable, so you know it's alright for me.
More minutes for Christian Brown, more minutes for Reggie Jackson, maybe, as their backup point guard, and maybe more minutes for another second-year player in Peyton Watson.
Pwede. I don't know yet what his progress will be, because I think we will all know that one in the Summer League. Yeah, the Summer League started today. So we will see if he would develop.
Will Kai Soto play today in the Orlando game?
Magic.
I don't know if Kai Soto will play, but I want to say na Brandon Miller got 7 fouls today. That was weird. That was bad game.
Got blown out by the
I've
Spurs. who
I've
had no
never seen
Wemby.
a person who had 7 fouls in the first half. Really was in foul trouble. At least 5, 6, 4.
Yeah.
I
What do you call this?
don't know.
The Summer League has 10 fouls, so you fouled out by 10 fouls.
One last winner
Okay.
in this free agency so far is Cleveland.
They got Max Strus, they got
George Niang.
Georges Niang, they got Caris LeVert designed. They got good with offense. They're very good in offense. But I'm just disappointed because they need defense as well, especially in the perimeter. Because they have 2'6", 3'6", 2 guards there. So they need the defense in that. And I know Isaac Okoro can do that, but it's only him. And Caris LeVert a bit.
The lights are gonna be too brighter than expected again.
I want to talk about the Pacers because if you look at it, I think the Pacers won this overall in the free agency season so far. They got Bruce Brown, who's very good. They re-signed Tyrese, which is one of my favorite point guards right now. They traded for Obi Toppin. They take a chance on him and they made the roster deeper. Like the Pacers were a fun team last year. They're even fun right now. And they have veterans who could help their young players develop. And it's going to be fun. I can see them as like if their chemistry goes good, I can see them in the playoffs this year. Maybe the 6th seed. Yes, I can see them in that one because they are good. Like Tyrese showed good last year. Like it's gonna be better this year. So yeah, I can't wait for that. The Suns, Mongab, I want to ask you, the Suns, what do you think about the Suns moves?
Yeah, they're signing a lot
Utah.
of players.
Watanabe.
Yuta Watanabe, the Eric Gordon.
Boo.
You stole Eric Gordon. That's kind of fire though.
Right. Signing a lot of players who are gonna help Book and KD. I think they're actually making Book as their point guard for real. Like they didn't sign another point guard, not that I remember. So they're gonna use Cameron Payne as their backup point guard and make Book their actual starting point guard, which I think is the better option for them. What they're doing is just fine because they pay a lot of money to Book, Bill, and KD.
Yeah, like you have good shooters in Utah and Gordon. Bates Diop, who could be like your defender as well. I think your only lack is a big because I don't trust in Drew Eubanks. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't trust him.
so I don't trust. You could get like Trenton Watford, yeah, which was sad because they released him in Portland. Those are the thoughts for Mongab for the Phoenix Suns.
So I want to do a speed round of every takes I have for every people who got paid this season. You can make this a short. So these are my takes for every player that got the bag. So Desmond Bain, 206 mil or more. It's an L sign. That's too much money for a player who is mid. Jeremy Grant with 196 mil. L. That's why Damian Lillard requested a trade in the first place because you prioritized his ass over Damian Lillard. That's an L signing. Next, Dylan Brooks, 80 mil, Houston Rockets. Bro, you're better off selling your soul than if you're just doing this. We expected him to be gone down. Tigers. Next, Sabonis to the Sacramento Kings. With his signing of 200 mil, 50 and above, that's a W signing. He deserves it. 5 years.
I like that Domantas Sabonis because like people are complaining na bakit sila nag-designs players and do those stuff. It's like they want to run it back because their season last year was successful. So they re-signed Sabonis, who was one of their key players last year. We just hope na, they won't be that type of players na they got a bag and then they're trash the next season. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want them to be like that. The Knicks got one of my favorite college teams reunited except for one player.
Oh, right, yeah.
And that's Mikal Bridges. They got Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, and Jalen Brunson with the reunited Villanova Wildcats in 2016 and 2017.
They're from the same batch.
Yeah, they're the same batch.
They're just really teammates.
Yeah, champion. They're champion.
They're the championship team. I don't know if they're like grade same year level or something like that. They're teammates, and that was a fun team. That was one of my favorite college teams to watch. So, That's fun. Mikal Bridges na lang kulang. But he's in the other side of the bridge. So,
He could get traded for RJ Barrett.
No.
No, they're gonna.
No.
Nets are not gonna do that.
Mikal Bridges is their
RJ
star
Barrett
in
is so
Brooklyn, bro.
mid.
So for the Knicks, they made good signings, but their only problem is Julius Randle. So we will see what happens with him, if he's going to develop or not.